It's fine. Let's just do this. All right, this meeting is being okay. We are on. Josh Miller, how you doing?
What's up, Rod? How you doing? Another
Hey,
week.
I think we're officially live on Facebook. I guess we'll find out later. But anyway, thanks for joining. Whoever is on and listening to this, I did not promote this one, so I'm thinking there's not going to be a ton of people live. But this is part of Josh and my weekly series on AI tools for real estate investors and developers. And with that, we are committed to keeping these brief and to the point and sharing some of the latest and greatest that Josh has come across. And just a quick, I guess, background on Josh. Data scientist, has a real estate marketing company, and what I would consider is an AI guru related to real estate. And he's got internal staff that do nothing but focus on AI. So anyway, I have a lot of interest on how to, I guess, streamline and optimize investors and developers' business using AI. And so that's kind of the purpose of this. So again, thanks for joining. And Josh, take it away.
Awesome, man. So this is short and sweet. I have been trying to get cold calling to replace all of my virtual assistants. I have a lot of VAs in the Philippines, in Egypt, in Belize, and they're all wonderful people. But at the end of the day, everyone knows it's coming, that AI is going to replace that level. Will AI ever replace a human salesperson? Yes, but that's way out. Immediate, we know that someone is going to develop. The first platform out there was this company called Air AI. They're running Facebook ads like crazy, and it's just been horrible. The main problem with it is not that it doesn't have great conversations, is that the lag between when the person talks on the phone and the AI responds, the lag is too long. And so we keep testing, we keep waiting for a new software to come out. And I can finally say that one is closer than ever before and easy enough to use that I recommend everybody go sign up today. It's free to sign up. They give you some free test credits. It's as easy as uploading an Excel file and saying, hey, you're a real estate investor interested in purchasing homes directly from the homeowner. Here, their name is in brackets, and the instructions are there. But the software is called bland.ai, BALAND.ai. They're backed by Anthropic, which is the big guy, right? There's ChatGPT and there's Anthropic. Like those are the two best performers in the space right now. So they're backed by a huge back end, and they're Y Combinator as well. So they've got everything going for them, which means if you invest some time into it today, it will likely be there tomorrow and the next day and a month from now. So you don't have to worry about investing time and effort into this. And how can you use it? Well, I would say our preliminary testing is that a VA is still better. So if you have a VA, they'll still perform better than this. But if you don't have a VA and you've been putting off calling a bunch of people that you just really don't want to, load them in here, have it do it. It's better than nothing.
Well, the VA could be challenging as well, depending on if there's language barrier, that type of thing. Speaking of, like on the Bland AI, do you have an option for, I guess, whether there's an accent or not, or is it just kind of pure English or
Yeah, there's a ton of different voices to choose from. I do
male,
recommend
female?
actually male, female. I actually recommend going with an accent, like an Australian accent. The reason for that is people tend to notice less that they're talking to an AI. So I would purposely choose one with a an accent. Uh, but yeah, you can choose whatever voice. You can use your own voice, and all the options are there.
So first thing, you're using this today?
We found that our VAs are still outperforming, but
Okay.
it
You've been
is,
testing.
yeah, but it is absolutely better than nothing. So if you're
Yep.
not doing anything or you've been procrastinating, you're afraid to talk to these people, you've pulled a pre-foreclosure list, whatever it is, and you're like, I just need to freaking call these people. You have no excuse. Like load it in and have it call. It's so cheap. It's like 12 cents a minute, I want to say. So, do the math. It's not going to cost you much to call a whole lot of people.
And then the Excel file you mentioned, I'm sure there's instructions on how to do all this, but just it's literally signing up with Land AI, and then you're dropping your Excel list, which I'm assuming is your target. You've gone to a list provider or have your own list of targets. You're dropping them in, which would include name and phone number.
Exactly. That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And there's no need for like a dialer or any other technology. Literally, it's all within Bland AI.
Yeah. The beauty of it is it's actually designed to all be worked from a third party and using APIs and using all this integration, but you don't have to. And so that's the cool thing. It's just like go sign up, use it today, and familiarize yourself with it because it's only matter of weeks, months before it is better than our VAs.
So it's still hard for me. I actually did reach out to Air AI, months ago, just thinking that would be a kind of an interesting option even for my business. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around like what is the end result of the call? And it's I know there's probably still a little bit of a delay and it's not like perfect responses, but there do you have to teach it like the level of questioning or call scripts? Do you give it anything other than just saying I'm in this business, go call these people and qualify them?
Yeah, the more that you give it, the better as far as what its goal is. So our goal is not to do any in-depth sales, working them and trying to figure out what their motivational distress factor is. Far be it from us to like try to get to that level at this point. Right now, they're almost like just a note taker, like, hey, are you interested in selling your property? Oh, you are, great. And that's like the most basic level you can go. And that's all we've been testing it on. I do know people that have tried and are taking it much further than that and are trying to go through like the four pillars of why they're wanting it. So it's up to you. I see it as just start at baby steps, start of, hey, are you interested in selling your house? Great, you are. Let me connect you with Josh or let me connect you with Rod. And that could be its end goal of just trying
Okay.
to connect you if they say, yes, I'm trying to sell my house.
So just like Chat GPT or any other AI, you're basically telling it what you want. You're telling it who they are, telling them who they are,
Yep.
and then telling them kind of the end goal,
Yep.
which is obviously if it's just set an appointment for someone who has an interest in selling their house, once they get a
Yeah.
commit, then they're kind of like, I mean, how do they close the call typically? Is it just like, well, I'll have Josh call you back,
Yeah.
something like that?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. We did a little bit more sophisticated so we can live transfer, but I wouldn't start with that. Just start as basic as you can, which is hey, Josh will call you back. Also, you probably will want to provide a little bit of information about your what you do. So you mentioned who they are. So they're calling on behalf of Josh, who's a real estate investor. Their goal is to see if they're interested in selling their property, and if they are, to set up an appointment with Josh to call them back. And then three, I would also say provide a little bit of information, what you do. So you're able to purchase homes for cash. You can typically close on their timeline, basics, things like that. And you can build it out as you test it, but just keep it super simple. Like I just have to keep telling myself this is sad, but I'm never gonna talk to this person, and it's just testing it. You're just testing it and seeing what works. So just start playing around with it.
Do you have to teach the AI to be polite when someone tells them to screw off and hangs up the phone?
No, I think that's like something in the back end. It knows to be pretty nice, yeah.
So they don't need to be taking deep breaths like you and I if we were calling some angry person.
I don't do that, thankfully. No, I haven't done cold calling in a while.
Cool. Well, thanks, Josh. That's great. Any other kind of parting thoughts on that one? And again, for those of you who are listening or watching, it's Bland AI. Check it out. Doing outbound prospecting, cold calling, warm calling, whatever you need it to do. But I guess it's, the way to think about it is it's similar to any other AI. You're basically essentially, telling it what to do, telling it the purpose, giving it some background and letting it go to work.
Yeah, there's 100 use cases, but yeah, let's keep it simple, and leave it at that. But you can do some awesome stuff with it. So yeah, just start playing around.
Awesome. Thanks. That's it for today. You can find these posted on the Optimized Real Estate Podcast YouTube channel. We are going to be continuing to do these live streams, so feel free to join weekly. And if you don't, go to the Optimized Real Estate Podcast, and you could also find all these posted on my website, rod-wilson.com. That's it for now. Okay, I stopped the live screen.